how to create the references in your document. So, while creating the report, your seminar report or the project report, you are using many references, many books, many conference papers, many journals, but all these things you have to refer in your document. So, how to do that? Now, manually you are, all these things manually you are managing. At the same time, you should be very careful at the format required for the references, where to write the author name, how to write the title, how to write the publisher's name, everything, each and everything is specified, well specified. But how many things you will remember? Better you ask the LaTeX to do it for you. So, how to do that? That is very easy, but prior to that you should know the concept. Here we are going to use one more program, that is called the BibTeX. The BibTeX program is available with the help of the LaTeX, that we are going to use it. So, to get the help of the BibTeX to create the references, we have to take some care. Few additional things now you are going to learn. Up till now, in each and every module, what you have learned is always there is a template, one template is required. And for each template, extension is .tex, aniket.tex, q31.tex, these templates you have used, where you have the preamble, where you have the begin document, end document. Now, in this experiment also you will use one template. In between begin document, end document, some contents are there, and you now know that these contents you have referred from any reference book or reference paper. That means you are studying some paper. After reading that paper, you got some knowledge. Whatever the knowledge you have, what is the information you have typed into the main file. And now you want to say that I took it from that particular journal paper. That means I referred it. You have not copied it as it is. Whatever you are referring, that means after studying that paper, you got some knowledge, you have used it, and it is assumed that you have mentioned whatever is written there, that you have mentioned in your own words. You have not copied as it is from any research paper or any book. But still you have to refer what you have referred it, which book you have referred, which paper you have referred. Let us say you have with you 10 books, 20 papers, 100 conference papers, and many reports you are creating. But how to manage all these things? The first important part is you have to create the database. Database of all the research papers, database of all the books, database of all the conference papers, whatever it may be. Here we will create one file, additional file, and name, and the extension of that file is a bib. Extension of this new file is the .bib. This file is also required in the same folder where your master file is there. Your master file now will have the preamble, begin document, end document. In the same folder we will have now one file with the extension .bib. Now let us say I have given some name to that, database.bib. In this file there is a large collection of all the things whatever you have referred. But there is a specific method. It is a specific method how to create the database file when you want to use the BibTeX program. So, I will show you one sample file, and my advice is all of you please try to use whatever the database file I have created, because in that file all the samples related to the conference paper, journal paper, book and all these things I have mentioned. You can use it for your database creation. So, now I will show you initially the database file. The first you open the master file, that is a q31.tex, q31.tex file, q31, no, cancel, this one. Okay, it is available here, right. You close these earlier files, all this, it was earlier experiment, close all this. Now, we are referring to one master file, close this also, once again we will do that, close it, okay. So, this master file, correct. Okay, just wait. Here begin center, end center, some title I have given you. Now text is mentioned here, say by performing simultaneous gray level range compression, all these things. This important, this statement, let us say I got it from one reference, and how I have referred it here, tilde backslash cite. Now we are using the command cite, backslash cite. Earlier we were referring for the floating bodies, what, backslash ref, equations, tables, figures. These floating bodies we have referred with the help of the backslash ref. To refer the bibtext entries, we have the command tilde backslash cite, and here in the curly bracket label is mentioned. So what should happen, what is the important part here, this statement you got it or you have studied from this particular reference. Okay. Now there is one more statement here, it is available, this image f of x, y and all these things. Here is one more reference, here is one more, everywhere it is cited, 1, 2, 3, 3 different citations are there. But here this man 87, Sam 09 and SSS, these are the labels. But from where you are getting it? We have database.bib file, one file with the extension .bib in the same folder. So that file we will open it, but already this editor is very intelligent editor. It will give you the idea about what are the contents of that particular folder also. So here bibliography, it is already the information is here. Click it to the bibliography, click it, yes, database. So the database in the same folder we have. Now try to learn how the database is created. Now you will say that it is difficult. It is not so difficult, because already this database file is with you now. So the article, @article, man 87 is the label. This is the, say the journal paper. Which one? Methodology in pattern recognition. Some journal paper you are referring, title of the paper. Here you can put the title very easily. You have that research paper with you, not a big issue. Then which journal? Say the pattern recognition. Journal is that published into the year 1987. So you should not change any syntax. This is the standard syntax available. So in the curly bracket you can put your information related to your journal, not a big issue, very easily you can do it. So this is for the article. Then the conference paper, if you have referred, this @conference. Then if you have referred book, it is also there. Then if you have referred any proceedings, then it is already available. Any article, these things are some additional things are created. Okay. So the database file, this sample file is with you. If you want to add one more entry into that, let's say the journal paper, you can just copy @article, this entry very easily you can put it. That we will do it later. But now what you understood here, you have a database.bib file where all the entries related to your collection, related to collection means books, journal papers, whatever you have with you, it is there. Already all of you are studying from that and creating your report. Done? Now let's say the effect at the output, what is happening. So run this file. Okay. You run this, the q31.txt file, right. Now what had happened, you got some error because you have not declared the q31.txt as a master file. When you declare the q31.txt as a master file, because in this file also we have this database bib file we have included. So better to create our master file, then declare it, and we have the option, just close it. We have the option here, option define the current document as a master document. Done? Okay. Now we will observe the output. Observe the output. External viewer you have with you. Okay. Magnify little. This, use the magnification so that the numbers can be. Okay. Here the first statement 2, 1, 3. These are the references. Go down. Next page. and here these references are created. There is Samuel Fatcher and evaluation of medical imaging, and these 2-3 references already are mentioned here. Okay, these references can be created automatically. This is a very powerful thing. You will learn if you are having the multiple references, then this will be very useful. At the same time, what is happening if you remove this reference number 3, then automatically this reference, its number will be changed, and all these references we are citing into the document. Just go top side, first page, external viewer, and the first page. Here, these numbers will also change. These numbers will also change if you want to change any entries. So how you are doing it? Now once again quickly we will revise. So go to the text editor. This one. Okay. Show this. Yes. Here you are observing tilde / site man 87, and all these man 87, SAM, or all these labels also you might have observed. Bibliography, database file. Show the database file. Say the PPP, this is the label. Then top side, SSS is the label. Then, so each and every entry has its own label. You have to cite that entry, cite that label into that. Okay, and automatically your output file will have the references, as well as in the content all these references are also cited with the proper number. Done? Okay, this was a very important thing what we have discussed. And once again we will see in more detail about in the report creation. At the time of the report creation, how to change the entries and all these things. Done?